our campsite next to your hammock. This week will be an adventure, and so let's go and spend some time outside. The lanterns glow, the smell of campfire follows me wherever I go. This many point magic, so many years it's lasted, it's one of a kind. Hey there, Scouters, let's all say it louder. Many Point is great. On the lake, the loons call out, yeah, this is fate. Hey there, Scouters, we all hope you can be guided by the lantern's light. Alright. Hey, hey, hey. What a time. I'm so glad you spent this 1 week here with me. We give you all direction, a big camp-wide connection we can't deny. Don't know what's next. On my way to the range I pass handicrafts. So much more to do. At the beach there is canoes, climbing high and learning about nature too. Hey there, Scouters, let's all say it louder. Many Point is great. On the lake, the loons call out, yeah, this is fate. Hey there, Scouters, we all hope you can be guided by the lantern's light. Alright. Hey, hey, hey. Alright. Hey, hey, hey. Alright.
How about that campfire? All right, well, we are all very glad to have all of you here. I'm super happy all of your travels were safe, and we are so excited for all of you to share this amazing week and this amazing place. So before we get this week started, I just want to share a little story with you. Once upon a time, there was a mighty king who ruled over a prosperous kingdom. However, he had no children and was worried about the future of his kingdom. He decided to hold a merit test to select a qualified youth to be his heir. The king built a magnificent palace and put a puzzle written on the closed door. The king announced that whoever could solve the puzzle would be able to open the door of the palace and would be named heir to the kingdom. From morning till evening, young people from all over the kingdom came to the palace to try and solve the puzzle. However, even the cleverest among them were unable to do so. As the days passed, one by one, the hopeful young people gave up and went home. Eventually, there were only 3 people left who were still trying to solve the puzzle. The king came out to watch them. He noticed that 2 of the young people were intently studying the puzzle, while the 3rd was off to the side observing. The king called out to the 3rd and asked, "Why are you not trying to solve the puzzle?" They replied, "Your Majesty, I have come here to see eminent people. If they find a solution, then how exciting it will be to see a new heir to the kingdom." They then went back to observing the other two. A whole day passed, but still no answer to the puzzle was found. At last, the two who had been trying to solve the puzzle gave up and sat down defeated. The observer then stood up, walked to the door, and pushed it open. The two other people who had given up already jumped up and asked how had he been able to solve the puzzle. The new heir replied, "While I was sitting there and watching everyone trying to solve the puzzle, a thought came to mind that there might not be a puzzle and you just have to open the door. So I went and tried the door and it opened. There was no puzzle to solve in order to open the door." The king was very pleased, and as promised, the young person was named heir to the kingdom. So the moral of the story is that sometimes the simplest solution is the best solution. We often get caught up thinking that the solution to a problem must be something complex and elaborate. But it can often be something that is very simple that we have overlooked. The next time you are faced with a challenge, take a step back and think. Think calmly and think creatively. You may be surprised how simple the solution really is. Scouts, I hope you remember this story when you are faced with challenges in your own lives. Remember that the simplest solution is often the best, and don't be afraid to think outside of the box. You may just surprise yourself with what you can accomplish. At this time, I invite all to stand, place your right hand over your left, and join us in Scout Vespers.
I didn't find it in there. And you won't be able to hold it anyways. That's true. Stop.
Softly falls the light of day as our campfire fades away. Silently each scout should ask, have I done my daily task? Have I kept my honor bright? Can I guiltless sleep tonight? Have I done and have I dared everything to be prepared?
Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.